Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Sport Aces Podcast. I'm Chris Ortega.
Anthony Conti.
Tom Bucciferro.
And, we're here. As y'all see the shirt I'm wearing, of course, got with the whole team, got rep it. I'm going to be there in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
So just to let y'all know, we is going to go virtual soon via Zoom, but it's going to be great, though, because it's going to probably be an easy edit, and then we're going to post it on YouTube. Still going to be on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. So, just make sure you just subscribe and follow us. Give us a 5 stars on the podcast episodes. And, potentially, we might have guests on the show that, that I might meet during the fellowship. That I might be like, hey, guys, you should join the pod.
Yeah.
It'd be dope.
Get Donovan on there.
Yeah,
Feel like how does it feel to lose to the Knicks?
Maybe, but we might have Dan Gilbert. We don't know.
I don't know if he's gonna like that.
No, I don't think Donovan want to hear about him losing to the Knicks.
But Donovan, how was Jalen Brunson?
Yeah. See, you start violence. See, that's what you do. You start violence every day.
That's right.
But oh man, where do we get started at? Cause
Probably Ja.
Well, before we get to Ja, let's talk about these recent firings of these coaches, man. Jesus, man.
I mean, we can start with Doc, bro. I'll give my 2 cents.
Yeah.
2 years too late, in my opinion.
Wow.
You should have been
really
fired. Yes, dude. They've had no success. They've had the same team, and they got James Harden. Whoa. Harden's another whole different story for me, man. He's the most inconsistent player I've ever seen in my life. Man drops 42 and then drops 10, then drops 45, and then goes ghost for the last 3 games.
I mean, that last game Embiid was...
Dude, Embiid, I saw this stat. It was
bad.
So he averaged 33 points a game in the regular season, and he averaged 23 in the playoffs. It was the most point per game drop off from an MVP in NBA history from regular season to the playoffs.
I've seen a lot of takes saying they should trade him.
No.
Which I think is ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Trey Embiid.
That's what I've seen.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Okay, well, yeah, but you take Kevin Durant series last year against the Celtics, right? Every star has a bad playoff series. It's just a part of the Celtics game played really well for Embiid, and they shut him down.
Al Horford,
39-year-old Al Horford was locking his ass up.
Yeah. I mean, Rivers is a great coach. I just don't think he's the right mesh for that group. I think he'll find a job and he'll be fine.
2 years too late. Rivers should have been fired after the 2021 season.
I mean,
he's good. He's a good coach.
All right, so I know Isaiah and I had a conversation about this at work earlier today, and he brought up some good points. Cause in a sense, I do get why he stayed as long as he did. Like his first season, I give him the benefit of the doubt. His first season losing against the Hawks, I give him the benefit of the doubt. That was more of your players in particular didn't really play how he should have been playing. Which, people that's out there, y'all already know who the fuck I'm talking about. Ben Simmons' ass. That was the problem. And they didn't really mesh too well. So, all right, so we get that season away. The next season, they lose to the Heat. First seed Heat. How do we feel about that? I mean, James Harden just got to the team not too long ago in the trade. So a lot of guys that come from the trade deadline, it takes time for them to mesh. And it was Harden, I think, wasn't Harden dealing with injuries at that point?
A little bit.
Yeah, was he dealing with a serious injury?
Well, Harden's been injured.
Every time he wants to be traded, he's injured. So you don't know if it's a legit injury or not.
No, I know he wasn't.
It might be.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what it was. I think it was that playoff series. He was just not him at all. Yeah, because they lost to the Heat in 6. So I was like, okay, this season, you had everything going for you. There was no reason to fuck up. But typical Philly fashion, you fuck up and you choked.
Choked a 3-2 lead.
Yeah.
How you choke a 3-2?
It wasn't just a 3-2 lead, though. They had the lead in Game 6 in the 4th. And then Tatum started just going off. Yeah, that's when it started.
Tatum went from being a
they just
scrubby,
made,
and then he just turned it on.
Y'all just made Jason Tatum looked like the biggest superstar now. Like, he was already a great player, but now y'all just made him iconic.
I will say this about Tatum. I will say this. He, in the playoffs this year, he's had a lot more downs than ups, but when it matters most, he shows up every single time.
Yeah. Like,
because he knows.
Knocking it.
If they lost Game 6, the roles would be reversed, and Tatum would be getting cooked right now.
Yeah.
Deservedly so. Because he
of course.
sucked. He was super inefficient this series until Game 7, really.
Yeah. Until he went, like...
50 berserk.
Nuclear, yeah.
He was so fun to watch in Game 7.
Man, it was just crazy. And
he showed why he's one of the best players in the world.
And back to Doc, it's like...
You got to keep... how are you not double-teaming him?
That should have been adjustments that should have been made. He pulled a bulldozer.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you say it?
That's a lot of old school coaches,
yeah.
though. They don't know how to make these halftime adjustments.
You just gotta make adjustments.
If you're Doc Rivers, bro, Tatum has how many did he ever have? Like 30?
30-something.
30-something and a half.
Yeah.
Double the man. They were not doubling him.
Like leave.
Okay, I understand. I understand they have another star in Jaylen Brown. But make someone else beat you.
Make it Derek White beat you.
Make Derek White beat you.
Al Horford beat you.
Make Al Horford beat you. The problem with Philly's roster is they really don't have they lost Matisse Thybulle, who was a great defender.
Their best defender.
Yeah.
And now they don't really have anybody else that can play defense.
Oh, we're gonna transition about rosters.
Yeah,
but we're gonna finish up with Doc first.
Dude, Doc's a good coach. He's a Hall of Fame coach. I don't think that's much of a debate. I just don't think he didn't mesh with the group. And honestly, when Daryl Morey came in, Doc lost a lot of player personnel decisions.
Yeah, it is, and this is where it gets to the question of, before we get on this next team that fired the coach, is it about winning? Is it about building a winning culture, or are you guys just trying to give a coach a bad roster, and then when they have a bad season, you try and look for the reason to blame them instead of you're not being blamed for it. For GMs, because owners, they gonna blame the GM, but the GM want to throw it on the coach.
Correct.
I can't blame on the coach all the time. Sometimes it's really the GM who's just horrible.
Yeah.
But the ownership don't look at it like that. They was like, well, we're on the GM ass, pause. So we're gonna get at the coach.
Well, I mean, I don't know, dude. But the Sixers, at this point, the process should have already been over. It's been over.
It's been over. It's all about what they're gonna do next.
Yeah.
I think going forward, what they need to do, if you want to look at potential hires,
there's a list of
there's a few here.
Budenholzer, Cassell, Sam Cassell would be interesting. Mike D'Antoni, Nick Nurse, Frank Vogel, and Monty Williams, who just got fired as well.
So I would say I think the best fit be Sam Cassell. I think that'd be the best fit. I think you need a player you need a coach that understands the players, understand the city they're in. I think Sam Cassell deserves a head coaching gig again. Because I think I want Monty Williams to go to the Bucks, in my personal opinion. Speaking of Monty Williams, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the Suns did him wrong.
They did.
Absolutely.
They definitely did him wrong because it's kind of like...
How's it his fault, man?
It's not Monty's fault. I think the problem is ownership. You gave away all your bench players. Every key player that you had on that finals run team. Trade them out for KD.
Yep.
KD's hurt most of the game, so you can't really mesh with the stars there. CP3 need to get the fuck out of there, and he's hurt. Aiden ain't really playing his best. So it's like, what can a coach do? Coach can't play for the players.
No.
They're
playing Campaign and Landry Shamet 30 minutes a game against the Nuggets.
What
do you want Monty to do? Go out there and get 10 points himself?
And then you got Jokic going fucking ham on Aiden. They ain't go to fucking Aiden about his shit. We paid you this money. Stop playing like a bitch.
Aiden's kind of childish.
Aiden could have been a Pacer.
He should be.
They traded. They wanted to keep him. Jock Landale looked better than him that series. Jock Landale was playing.
There was a rumor Monty wanted that trade. He doesn't like Aiton. So
That's probably the reason why.
And then I'm gonna say it like this: it's just because when head coach is not kissing the GM on his ass and they telling him straight up, "I don't want this fucking player." You know what happened? GM owner should do. Oh, that's cool. We're getting you the fuck out of here. And we're gonna give you a different coach that's gonna be the yes man.
Well, yeah. Let me bring up a point that I don't know if you guys saw the podcast with DeMar DeRozan and Paul George, but DeMar DeRozan said there's a lot of sorry ass motherfuckers in this league.
There are.
DeAndre Ayton might be one of them.
No, he is.
Just because Aiton's not a bad player, he just has a bad attitude towards the game. He doesn't have that passion. That's what DeMar was talking about. Like a lot of guys, like they don't love the game.
Yep.
They're just out there running. Ben Simmons, perfect example. He's just out there. He ain't even playing.
It's that dedication factor, and this is why, when people talk
sets
about
apart the best players from the rest.
And that's why, like, every year when we look at this every draft class, and I can't wait till Friday podcast.
Should be good.
Because my opinion is, when I look at potential draft pick, I gotta look at him, see what he's gonna do the next 5 to 10 years, because that means more than just what can he do when he first come in the league. I don't give a damn, because we talk all this about Ben Simmons before coming to the league.
Yeah,
he come to the league, he was showing flashes, but when things was on the line, you crumbled. Now you not dealing. See, a lot of these young guys, they're not used to criticisms.
Sure.
That's the main thing. They're not used to criticisms. They're not used to somebody telling them you fucking sorry in their face.
Aiton was
they so
the
used to being
pick.
babied and feel like and this is not just basketball players. This is just in general.
Yeah.
I seen this when I was coaching football. A 14-year-old kid feel like he's the best player in the world. But when I tell his ass, you're not fucking nobody. You're not good. You ain't proved nothing yet. Oh, he getting mad. Parents mad. But, you got to humble these kids. And this is humble moments. Ben Simmons got humble. You see what the fuck happened now. He the best dressed fucking player on the bench, man. I'm telling you, man. He averaging triple-double on the bench, boy. I tell you. But
I mean, he finessed the hell out of the Sixers for that contract.
Yeah.
Man's is living nice.
Yeah, living nice. But, hopefully he get his dedication come back somehow.
He ain't gonna get it
back. No. He's no better than the day he came in the league.
I think he's done.
He actually might have gotten worse since he came into the league.
Worse.
And it's all in his head.
I think I don't see who's giving him a chance.
No one.
It's just because right now a lot of these guys young, but when they get older, they start to realize
money.
They start to realize the older they get, they start to realize, damn, I fucked up.
He's gonna be a what if guy.
Prime. I fucked up my prime years.
What is he now? A backup center? That's what he is.
Crazy.
I don't even think you can call him a backup. Man, they did not play him. Jock Vaughn took him out of
Jock
rotation.
Vaughn said, fuck that. I'm not about to waste my energy.
I think Jock Vaughn's going to be a great coach.
First of all, one thing about Jock Vaughn, he made it clear. I'm not dealing with this bullshit.
Yeah.
If he don't want to play, let me just, you're done for the season.
Yeah. I think Brooklyn could low-key be like a Miami Heat type of vibe of a team. Because, they don't have, obviously Miami's got Jimmy Butler. But they don't have, Mikal Bridges could be that guy.
He's very close. He might even be.
Offensively, Jimmy, they're kind of the same type of player. Mikal's a better shooter.
I can see Brooklyn making the moves to be like the Heat organization. I think
they have the grit.
I think what it is. I think the GM. I think post KD, Irving, Harden. I think they just gotta find an identity.
Yeah.
For their whole organization.
To be fair, the Nets, if you look at them, I don't know, 5 years ago, they were screwed, man. They gave up their entire future for Paul. It was 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
But they gave up their whole future for Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett, and that got them nothing. And now they've built their way back into playoff contention. Are they going to win a title? No, but they're in contention. They're in there.
Yeah, they just gotta continue building. I think if they pick up some good free agent pieces, a couple more vets.
They could trade up in the draft,
Yeah.
yo. You never know.
Yeah, and like I think a lot of times, man, I think they get good core. You're gonna be playoff contender every year. So I think that's why I
Mikal
can see
Bridges
him
is going to be
building.
an all-star next year
Yeah.
I think he is. I agree with you on that.
because, I mean, who in the East you got Jaylen Brown, who's a guard or a shooting guard. I mean, Mikal's right up there. Like if he does what he did when he came to Brooklyn,
yeah,
there's no reason why he won't be an all-star next year. Maybe even like he could maybe even sneak. I'm not gonna go there. I was gonna say he could sneak in all NBA, but
Nah, let's
that's,
not get
that's
that
everyone,
far.
that's everyone.
I don't know, man. You never know. I mean, he's the best He's one of the best defenders in the league. One of the best perimeter defenders in the league.
Yeah.
Mikal
Bridges?
Yeah.
He's-
He was a defensive player of the year candidate.
Can
last year.
I say he might be third team next year?
That's what I said. Yeah, 13.
it's a bit
I'm
reaching.
gonna give him second team.
He got did he get all defense this year?
No,
That's crazy.
that was an interesting episode. I wish you was here for that. I wish you was here last episode.
Yeah, they want to
It was
replace me,
funny.
bro.
It was funny.
Pat want to replace me.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But like you should address that too this Friday. But anyways,
Nah.
but it was pretty good. Like it was a good episode. It was just funny near the end because they was turning up on each other.
I know. Pat was telling me.
It was the Tatum comment.
Oh man,
Pat got mad.
The
I just got,
Tatum
like-
comment.
Yo, Pat the other day in the group chat, man. Oh my.
I would
yo.
never. I never.
That shit was
The
funny
only
as
guy
hell.
that could get Pat out of his character is Isaiah.
Isaiah pushes all the right buttons to get him out of his
But the
character.
thing is, if we said that, he'd know we're screwing with him.
Isaiah
He's
legitimately.
being serious.
I think Isaiah legit. Like I said it.
He's
when,
being serious.
I said it when Isaiah was on the pod. He's a Tatum hater. He knows it.
Nah, Isaiah doing the Dylan Brooks. He getting the group chat.
Dylan Brooks.
John Brooks got a contract.
Man, the Grizzlies are looking bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, so
Let's
let's
get into Ja.
let's get into fucking John Wick over here. Fuck it.
I think I'll say this about this.
That man showing more guns than T.I. That shit crazy.
But I'll say this: his boy. Why are you to his boy? Why you got John in the car with you, and you're doing. His boy was like this, and then like he's. I think John might have thought maybe it was a video and not a live stream.
Yep.
But to be fair to Ja, like, or to be fair to his boy, like, why?
Why you being the ops with your boy? That's crazy.
Why you after what just happened? Like, why? You know that Ja fucking fucks around with that shit. Like,
You know, Shannon Sharp.
Sharp went off.
Yeah, because
a lot of Stephen A. Everybody went off.
No, because Shannon Sharp made a good point. It's like, I don't need to show I'm in the car with John Morant on live.
That's true.
I don't have to do that. Like, if I know somebody famous, I don't need to take a picture with them to show, like, I'm with this person or I'm, like, in picture. I'm gonna say it like I was in their presence. I could tell
I'll be
you.
100% with you. I don't think John knew that it was alive. I think he thought it was a video.
Yeah.
I think that's what I think, too.
I mean, regardless, he said the stupidest thing he could have possibly done, but still. Yeah, like, come on, bro. His boy tried to save him. He tried.
After he messed
tried.
up. Well, his friend put up the hand.
I know, yeah, I know. His friend put up the hand, and then Ja put it on his
pulled
gun.
out the actual gun. Did he pull away like a millisecond after?
He literally, like, the gun was only on camera for
frame.
about a frame.
As like a single
But it
frame.
doesn't matter. That's
That
all
frame
you
is
need to
everywhere.
Yo,
see.
y'all think he might be the new Rambo? They remake all the Rambo movies and just put John Morant in it?
Morant.
Starring John
I
Morant.
just don't get it. Like, you're an NBA superstar. You're a young kid. You have people
Month-
looking up to you.
Months
mean,
later, he hasn't learned
Look,
anything.
guys. His favorite movie is John Wick, guys. You gotta let him be great. He likes NBA
It hasn't even been a year.
Young boy NBA.
It hasn't even been a year, and he's already fucked up again.
A year.
A year, more like
It
2
hasn't been
months.
half a year.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even 3 months.
No,
Bro, he been hanging out with Gilbert Arenas too much, man.
no, he's literally
No,
like,
no. Even Gilbert Arenas
he
said that's
stopped.
some
Gilbert
dumbass
Gilbert
shit.
stopped. Did he bring it into the locker room?
Gilbert
Yeah.
shouldn't be talking.
No, Gilbert even said. I think I forgot. I seen a clip where.
No offense to Gilbert, but he has
No,
place to fucking
but
talk.
Gilbert was trying to tell him like, don't do this
me.
dumb shit.
No, I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. But you know, Gilbert made
No,
the same
that's an
mistakes.
interesting story. No, that story I forgot who said it was somebody that talked about that story about Gilbert Arenas with the gun, And it was like that was a heated argument. That
It was
led to that.
Gilbert Arenas. I forget the other guy's
Jarvis
name.
Critton.
Yeah, Jarvis Critton. Yeah.
Gilbert brought it into the locker room.
No, because that was a heated argument that started the day before
And right
that
there,
led to that.
That right there was the downfall of Gilbert Arenas' career. He was never an All-Star after that. Never made All-NBA.
Yeah,
Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
oh.
Yo, he was a dangerous man to play with on NBA Live, though. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
No, Gilbert Arenas
He was a
is
beast.
tough, bro.
Yeah, he was on
He was
that
a
cover
beast.
NBA Live. Oh yeah.
Oh, he dropped 60 on
Elite.
Kobe.
Yeah.
He was a beast.
He wore some like name brand shoes in one game. It wasn't even basketball shoes.
No, Gilbert Arenas was really, really good
Yeah,
for
that
like,
shit was crazy.
3-4 years.
Maybe even longer, honestly. Because he had the years out west, and then he came to the Wizards.
The Wizards is where he really showed
Yeah, I
up,
think
though.
the Wizards was like
He was like, I'm pretty sure. I
Yeah.
don't know if he ever made first team, but he was definitely an All-NBA player. He was multiple-time All-Star.
3-time All-NBA.
3-time All-NBA. How many times All-Star? Probably like 5 or 6.
3.
That's it?
Yeah.
I feel like he was an All-Star for more than
Some of these years I'm looking at, he was injured. Well, suspended, injured. All of the above.
I mean, Gilbert Arenas, man, he was tough for like 2-3 years.
Career average of 25.5 and 4.
He had like his best scoring year, I want to say, was like 28, 29 a game.
20. He had 25, 29, 28 in back-to-back.
Yeah, those were 29 a game. That especially in the early 2000s, like that's top of the league, man. Like
yes.
around that time, the scoring wasn't as crazy as it is now. I mean, you have Kobe obviously who's putting up ridiculous stats.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what All-NBA team he would have made.
I think he was first team All NBA when he averaged 29. You could probably check it, but he's probably first team once, I want to say.
You never know. 'Cause there's other guys like Nash and whatnot too.
Freaking Steve Nash, man, MVP.
Steve
back-to-back.
Nash's MVPs could be a whole episode. It could be a whole episode.
Steve Nash, I love the guy.
Same.
Great player.
Fantastic.
Should he have won MVP? I don't think so.
He has 2 of Kobe's MVPs.
Kobe has 1 MVP, which is just criminal. So does Shaq, which is just unbelievable.
that's crazy.
How Kobe, like, there's a stat, I don't know if you're familiar with the stat, but it's called MVP shares, where it's and Kobe and Shaq both have over 4, which means they should have won the award probably at least twice.
Well, it was in the script though. Like it was in the NBA script that Steve Nash had to win too.
I can't believe he won 2 MVPs, man.
Like giving him one.
I mean, to be fair, he
Fine.
averaged 10, 11 assists a game in those years, and the Suns were one of the best teams in the league. But
Yeah.
like, we just go back to it again. They never won anything.
No.
And
Yeah.
I know the MVP is a regular season award. I know that.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of MVPs, Joel Embiid, man, he disappeared in the playoffs.
What the fuck was that? Like, come on, bro. Like, how you gonna say, "Oh man, we can't win it with just Harden and myself"?
That was bad. That actually pissed me off.
Tyrese Maxey played better than him.
Didn't Tobias
Harris
Harris
outscored him.
and Maxey score more
They
than
both
both of you
outscored Embiid.
guys?
Maxey went off, and he had 30 points in Game 6, I think.
They were both better than Embiid and
That's
Harden.
very interesting. That shit made me
I would argue
realize.
that Harden was better than Embiid,
Yeah.
at least for a couple games.
That's crazy. He
Embiid-
won the MVP. He don't know how that happened.
disappeared in Game 7, bro.
He did.
Like, how? You're supposed to be the best player in the league.
But there were a few players on the team you would call out, but
Jokic should have won it, man. I'm telling you, right? He should have won it.
it all started with that Kendrick Perkins thing.
I know.
It all did.
I think last year, to be fair to Embiid, he could have won it, and Jokic could have won.
There
it.
was voter fatigue and the Kendrick Perkins JJ Redick argument.
I think Embiid was due one, because I think he he led the league in scoring back-to-back years. I think he was due an MVP. Like I said, I think he should have won it last year over Jokic. Although Jokic, I mean, it's just so tough, man. There's so many good players. I don't even know, man.
I mean, if Jokic had 0.2 more assists, he'd have a triple-double.
I know, as a center, which is insane. But he's the best passing center ever. It's not really close.
No.
The man runs the entire Nuggets offense. That game where what do you have, 53? I know they lost the game, but the man dropped 53.
Yeah.
And then the next game goes on with, he had 30, 17, 17, and 53.
Yes.
and then he had another triple double. Like the dude is a freaking beast, man. The Lakers are gonna have such a tough time with him because you might have Anthony Davis, but
He's the only
Jokic
person.
can play. Jokic plays around the whole floor, sets up his teammates.
AD is the only person in the NBA who theoretically has a chance.
It's not a bad matchup. But I
It's
think
the best one you can get.
Jokic will still put up his numbers though.
No, he will. He will.
And like if the Nuggets want to win this series, Michael Porter Jr. is gonna have to step up huge.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray is gonna have to throw it back to 2020 real quick.
It's the entire bubble series all over. But
It's literally the bubble.
the bubble didn't count.
It counted.
2
It
years.
just proves it. Like
2 years later, we have the same teams.
It's just 3 years
Three.
later, same teams.
Yeah.
It proves that the bubble. It's not a Mickey Rouse ring like everyone's saying for LeBron. It's a ring. Like it's legit. It's a legit ring. Like
Give me your ring.
and LeBron could do it again. He could get another one.
Yo, wait, did I see RDC World 1 video when the Warriors got eliminated?
Yeah, Steph.
Had them act like Draymond
It's the same.
Green
It's
shot.
the same one, bro. It's the same. It's opposite of what he made back in 2016
Yep.
or 2015 when Braun was just yelling at his teammates.
Oh man,
then
Jordan,
Draymond, dude.
about Jordan Poole, man. What do y'all think the Warriors need to do with him?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They're stuck with him.
Yeah.
No one's taking that contract.
Yeah.
You need the bench
I
scoring.
mean, to be fair to Jordan Poole, he averaged 20 points a game this year, I think.
No, he's a fine 6-man.
Yeah.
He is. Don't expect
Yeah.
more from him.
I think we need to be
man.
talking about Klay Thompson. What the hell was that?
Klay Thompson was scrubby.
What the hell was that
You
performance,
know,
bro?
First of all, the shot selection from
8 points, 9 points, 10 points.
Do
What
you
are
see
doing?
the shots he's 5 steps behind the 3-point line, letting it rip.
Declining. I think it's time for him to go
No,
ahead.
because I don't want to say that because he had a couple games this year where he dropped.
He had a good regular season.
Yeah.
He put up 20.
yeah,
That's
it's
that's
just,
him.
He had a couple 50-point games. Or
So
40-point
let me
games.
ask y'all this question: do y'all think they should keep Poole and trade Thompson?
No, I think they should keep everybody, trade Kuminga, and try and get some sort of depth on
Kuminga's
the
a
big
Kuminga's a young asset that can fit well on any other squad. They don't use
The Warriors don't use young talent. They don't need young talent. Your
I don't
your
know,
window
man.
is
Kuminga is a good player.
Kuminga-
No. I'm talking about like trade him.
yeah. Your window is the next 3 years. If you don't go all in on that, what are you doing? Why?
No, because I want to keep Kuminga.
But to sit the
I
bench,
want to keep him too, but if you're the Warriors, you have
he's a
like you
depreciating
said,
asset,
you have 2-3 years of good Steph left,
and that's it.
and
And then you're resetting.
and then you have to reset again.
And then
And you're not getting another Steph Curry because guess what? There is not
There's
another Steph
never
Curry.
going to be another.
There's no other Steph Curry.
You can't
that's
keep
like,
Kuminga to sit the bench to maybe be good down the road.
He's the best point guard of all time, best warrior of all time.
Yeah. You trade Kuminga and some sort of other talent, and you try and go get a decent big.
And yeah, I'm saying he's better than Wilt Chamberlain. Yeah, he's better than Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
He is.
Curry's like a top. Curry could push top 5 of all time by the end of his career.
Actually, I'll say this: he's better than Wilt Chamberlain on the Warriors. I don't know if he's better.
because I'm about to look around like
He's getting there.
He's getting
Look
there.
around like-
He's very close.
If he
Yeah,
wins
I
another
see.
ring, man, he has more rings than Wilt already. Wilt had his time where he averaged 50, 40.
I
I mean, in the Bill Russell documentary,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
we saw it was Will against
Wilt dominated
an
I'll say
entire
that.
squad.
No, I'll give Wilt's a top 10 player. But so is Curry.
No, but Curry's getting near the Mount Rushmore of NBA.
He really is. Like if he
Like,
had won,
he's
if he had
fringe.
won this year, man, like he would have been up there.
He's fringe.
Because I think it's LeBron. I think it's Jordan. I think it's Kareem.
Yep.
And then that fourth one is
Very up
a
for grabs.
Those three are just locks. Like
They're not
Kareem
moving.
has the most MVPs. He was the scoring leader. LeBron's up there.
Kareem
and-
also has the single greatest shot in the history of basketball.
Most unblockable shot. Like who's the fourth?
That's
how you feel about Shaq?
I mean,
I put Wilt
the
over
problem with Shaq was he dominant? Absolutely. But he only has 4 rings. All those guys on that list, I'm pretty sure Kareem has what, 5?
I would put Wilt over Shaq. It's not by much. It's very close, but I would put Wilt.
Will
over
and Shaq both dominated their eras. Everybody says Shaq is the most dominant player of all time. But you can throw in an argument for Wilt.
Well, actually, I'm gonna put Shaq because
That's respectable. Like
I'm not
because-
going to argue with it.
No, because this is what I would say. I would agree with what NBA players said. Because Wilt might be the best offensive player, but what Shaq did to impact a game.
Well, actually, you have to think about this. They didn't track blocks or steals when Wilt played.
I know that, but like,
And there's a
I
Reddit.
I feel like with Shaq, the game was like that whole game. Like they had to create a whole foul calls because of
Oh,
Shaq.
Wilt. They had to change the rules for Wilt.
I
Too.
know, but like I feel like Shaq really impacted the game in a big way where like playing the game inside out, like
No, Shaq.
he
Yeah.
would slow down the whole game. Like I feel like I would be more worried about Shaq than Wilt.
I don't know.
I have the I have the list of the 75th anniversary team in order.
Okay.
Number 4 is Magic. No, this is the 75th was a year ago.
Okay.
So this is
That was 2
All
years
right, so
ago.
start from one. Start from one.
That was 2 years
It's
ago.
It goes Jordan, Braun,
Kareem.
Kareem, then Magic. So this is pre-Curry ring also. 5 Wilt, 6 Bill Russell. Bill Russell could be up there. Bill Russell honestly could be up there.
Dude, the guy has the MVP, the Finals MVP trophy named after him.
Yeah.
And then Larry's interesting. Tim
Why
Duncan.
why is it interesting for Larry?
I don't put Larry 7.
So this is why I would say I feel like a lot of people
I
don't
think
give
Larry
Larry.
got kicked out by Steph.
Yeah.
I think the
Out of the
reason
top
why
10.
I think the reason why Larry Bird don't get a lot of love because I think since the game changed to a 3-point game now, I think now
He missed out.
he's
Before
like
his time.
somebody that like if he didn't play in that era, he'll be an average player in today's game.
No, I think Larry
I think
Bird.
he- I
Larry
think he's
Bird
better.
Today's
no,
NBA.
I'm talking about like how people perceive him as
Okay.
for his skill set.
I was gonna say if he was in today's
His-
NBA, he'd
his
be one of the best
skill
players in
set.
the league.
But I think Larry Bird needed to get a lot of respect because Larry Bird was one tough motherfucker.
No, I know.
Like it doesn't matter. He could shoot 3, but he was a tough motherfucker. Like he was gonna go dive on the floor and shit. Like I would love to have a Larry Bird on my team. If you diving on the floor about to break your back every game, shit.
No, yeah,
We
I,
need
I
that
do agree.
dedication.
I do agree that Bird gets some.
I just need to know
flack.
who else is in this top 10
I would
list.
if Kobe had his 2 MVPs, I would put Kobe, but he doesn't. So you can't count it.
If you ask a lot of NBA players, a lot of them put Kobe up there,
Yeah,
just
because
based off pure skill.
It's just when you
It's-
go to his stats, he
well-
has the 1 MVP, and you can't.
is
argue.
y'all looking at like overall like they accolades or y'all looking at them as
Everything.
overall? Because if we're gonna look at accolades and then their skill set,
You have
then
to look at
Kobe's
overall.
up there.
You have to look at
it has to be
overall.
everything. You can't.
Yeah,
you
look at
can't discount a
Kobe.
single
Bird is up there because Bird has MVPs.
He's got 3 straight. He's
Bird's
the
got
last one to
3.
do it.
If Kobe
Yeah.
had 3, he would be
How
above
many
Bird.
MVPs do Steph has besides
2.
the rings?
2.
He has 2. Okay, so like
And
Steph is up there.
Steph wasn't really in contention for any other MVPs. Like when he
Yeah.
won MVP, he was the best player in the
Yeah.
league for those
Plus,
2
plus,
seasons.
plus, let's not forget Steph is a late bloomer though. Yeah, we got to put that in there too. He's a late bloomer.
Well,
'cause-
Steph's game is built for him to play till he's 40.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying it was a late bloomer because y'all forget he had a lot of injury problems prior
he
before
had-
no, he had-
2013.
He had the ankles.
Yeah,
His
the
ankles were
injuries
fucked
had.
up,
So
man.
like, let's. I want
He
to
didn't
tell
make it All
everybody-
Star team until his 4th year.
Yeah, so let's before everybody start coming down my neck. Let's remember he didn't really hit the prime until after the ankle injuries, guys.
I mean, you could put they
Alright.
have Duncan
All
on
right,
here.
so Duncan is at what number?
Tim does
8.
get disrespected, man. He was a beast.
Number 8. If I think about the
5
Spurs
rings,
history,
bro.
if I think about the Spurs history, I'm definitely going to be thinking of Tim Duncan.
Tim and
Two-
David
he's 2
Robinson's
MVPs.
another guy that gets disrespected, man. David
Yeah.
Robinson was a beast.
That's another guy. I can't even do a top 10. We just have to do a whole top 25 because I feel like it's too many.
Well, if you look at the top 75 list, there's a
Right,
lot.
right,
There's some
so-
players
Oh, no,
on
there's-
there.
All right, so keep going.
They got Oscar.
Okay,
Yeah,
Oscar Robertson.
respectable. 9 though. That's
That's
too
crazy.
high.
They have Kobe 10,
Kobe's better than Oscar Robertson.
and they have Shaq 11.
That's no. Oscar.
Well, Oscar Robertson definitely was like a triple.
No, I'm
double.
not saying that Oscar Robertson
Yeah.
was bad, but you put him above Kobe and Shaq? Fuck no.
I think guys
dude.
that played in like the years before the 1980s. I think a lot of those
No,
guys get.
Oscar. I love Oscar Robertson. I love his
Yeah.
game, but he is not better than Kobe or Shaq. No way.
No.
No way. I put him like top I don't
He
know.
might make 10.
Top 15.
Well, I don't know because he had a lot of triple-double seasons. That's
Dude,
something
he
not a
hit-
lot.
he
He
hit-
had one.
He had
He only had
What?
one.
What?
I thought Oscar Robertson only had one triple double season.
some of them he's at like 9.9, 9.5. He had 2, but 1 or like 3 of them are like a decimal off.
Yeah.
And he's averaging 30 points during these and 11
Yeah.
assists.
Oh no, I'm not disrespecting Oscar Robertson at all.
I can't knock that though.
No, I'm not disrespecting.
They
I'm
got
just
K-
saying. I think.
KD at
KD 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd put
Hakeem,
him.
I forgot. We got
Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon.
There's so many good centers.
It's too hard to make it top.
See, you can't do a Mount Rushmore just off overall. You gotta do it like by positions too. Now we have to do it like that. It's hard to do it like just overall.
I mean, we could go by positions.
Yeah.
Well,
but
point guards is Curry, Magic,
Okay.
Oscar,
Oscar.
Well, we got Jules Irvin at 14. Okay. Moses Malone at 15.
Another guy that's been disrespected.
Moses is the only MVP to get traded the year after he won MVP. Imagine that.
He's got 3 MVPs too.
You win an MVP and they say get the
He's
fuck
better
out.
than Karl Malone. Better than his
And what
brother.
year was that?
It was the
83?
back-to-back year.
It was 83, right?
He was traded from the Rockets to the Sixers.
And then they won the chip
Yeah.
in 83. That was the one.
That
That was the
shit's crazy.
one because it was Celtics, Lakers, and then Sixers, and then Celtics, Lakers, and then the Pistons in the 90s or 89 and 90.
Rockets.
The Rockets won in 94 and 95.
They have Curry at 16, but this is pre his most recent ring and all his other records.
Well, him getting the ring plus the Finals MVP
Yeah.
was huge for his legacy.
Yeah.
Him getting that Finals MVP, which he should have probably won one earlier.
Yeah.
Probably should have won the one over
Dirk.
Dirk's good.
Yeah. Giannis top 20.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
we really there yet?
I think so, man.
I gotta look exactly. I mean, I know he has the MVP.
He's
the
got
finals.
2 MVPs, Finals MVP,
7-time All-NBA.
and he's still young, man. That's the thing about Giannis. Like, did he have a bad playoff?
He's 28.
Yes. He's so young.
28.
He's so young. He's literally in his prime still. The man is a beast. He just put up 31 and 12 this year?
31, 12, and 6.
31, 12, and 6. That's disgusting. And he didn't even come close. He didn't even sniff the MVP award.
His 3-point shot's getting up there, too.
Man didn't
that's
even
crazy.
sniff the MVP award.
That is something that stick out to me. Like
Best record in the league. Didn't even sniff
Yeah.
the MVP
He's going from like a low 2 3-point
Unreal.
percentage to he's around 30%.
It's just interesting.
Dude, that's why a lot of people say Giannis is the best player in the league. I would not disagree with that. There's a lot.
if there's-
Jokic has really turned some heads though.
If you told me there's like, imagine the world of like an entire redraft of the NBA, you have the first pick, you're taking.
Well, let me ask you
Giannis.
guys this: Jokic now 2 MVPs, right? If he can pull off and win a ring this year, that would be
He's a Hall of
huge.
Famer. He's a Hall of Famer if he retired.
Yeah.
He's gonna make the Hall of Fame.
He's
because
well, regardless, he's gonna be a Hall of Fame.
yeah, most MVPs make the Hall of Fame. I think every single MVP. The only one that every single MVP has made the Hall of Fame.
Can we fact check that right quick?
You can fact check me, but I'm right. Anyway,
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me there, Tom.
Derrick Rose may be the only one that won't make it.
It's injuries that fucked him up.
Yes. But I think just because he won the MVP, he might sneak in there. He needs a championship, though. Unfortunately, he's not going to win one with the Knicks. But
So we go Embiid, Jokic, Giannis, Harden, Westbrook.
well, okay,
The current guys.
Let me rephrase that. Every single MVP that hasn't retired has
Correct.
made the Hall of Fame.
So we go Kobe, Dirk, Nash, Garnett, Duncan,
All those guys are Hall of Famers.
Barkley, Jordan, Magic, Bird, Phil Walton, McAdoo.
Bob McAdoo was a bucket, man. He's a Hall of Famer.
McAdoo's Hall of Fame. Dave Cohen's Hall of Fame.
Dave Collins is probably the worst out of those guys.
Bob Pettit was the first ever MVP. So yeah, those are the Bob Pettit, Wes Unseld, and Dave Cowens are the 3. I'm gonna have to.
Dave Collins, Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Well, first thing first, let me go ahead
Bob
and
McAdoo.
and
They all did. Every MVP's made a Hall of Fame. Rose will be the first.
Told you, bro.
shout out to one of my
Don't
young
disrespect
guys.
me.
Yeah.
Don't doubt the knowledge.
No, sorry, guys. I was just
No, I
seeing
know.
some
I'm just fucking with you.
headlines that just happened. One of the kids back at home on our 14U team got an offer from University of Buffalo,
Good
offensive
work.
lineman.
Nice.
Khalil Mack, you.
Colomac University.
He was
Mac
he was
U.
dominating in the Under Armour camp, but his name Nigel.
Attaboy.
Shout out to you, Nigel, for
Attaboy.
getting that
Tackle.
offer. Huh?
Tackle.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll hear his
He'll be a
name.
future-
That's where the money's at.
Future Jet.
Feature Jet. Okay.
Future Jet.
Tackles where the money's at.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Bro,
lie.
it's quarterback, then offensive tackle. Left tackle is
Left
the
tackles
second
make
highest.
Hey,
Left tackles
hey.
make bread.
Hey, we trying to tell these kids, man, go be a
Blind-
lineman.
Look at the blind side, bro. All those guys.
They
all
don't want to
those
listen.
tackles.
They don't want to listen. They think all
The
the
thing
money is
is,
skill
the thing
players.
is, like, if you have a lefty QB, the right tackle is gonna got to be your high. Like the
It's not a
Dolphins,
lot left
Well,
QBs.
it's only Tua,
Tua and
and that's it. I don't think there's any other lefties.
Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore's lefty QB.
Yeah, well, too bad he's not a QB
Oh,
anymore.
fuck him. But anyways,
Hey, that's your offensive coordinator. Chill.
Former.
fucking
Former.
former.
My bad. Former.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
what's wrong
off,
with trick
hey, yo,
plays?
off topic, yo, that's hungry though, but that's
Yeah.
irrelevant.
I mean, I am too.
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah. I don't know. We
It's
should get some.
fucking
We should
God.
get something to eat after this. But anyways,
No, we don't got time for that.
All right.
oh damn. I mean, you can get
Well,
something quick.
I mean, we do.
That's something
We
quick.
do.
Yeah.
We do. We don't want to. We really don't have to meet.
Well,
Do we really have to meet for the project?
Dave wants to, so I guess.
Hey, what time? Man? We make this early. We can end this early. I mean, no fucking. Nah,
We
but
can.
but overall with these matchups in the NBA Finals, let's make this transition to the NBA Finals. Well,
Tonight,
conference finals.
yeah.
Tonight.
Tonight, Lakers Nuggets. I mean, I was asked
Both teams are dominant at home.
about this matchup. I said, you know what? Jokic is gonna come with a vengeance. 'Cause I think he really want to get the Nuggets to the finals.
They never
I
made
think this mindset of the Nuggets, I think they really want to get to the finals. I think like
This
the
is their
Lakers,
year, man.
Lakers has been pretty good, but I think the Lakers gotta meet their match. I think they probably gonna meet their match in this
I don't know, man.
matchup.
I'm
But it
not gonna-
depends on how the first two games play out.
Well, both teams are dominant at home. The Lakers haven't lost a home game since March 26th.
Yeah. So
2 months without losing at
yeah.
home.
So it's
But
just
the Nuggets are all, like I said, both dominant at home. So I think Nuggets probably take the first two. Lakers take the next two. I think it goes 7, man. I think it goes 7.
yeah.
Nuggets
I was gonna say 6, but
Six
Yeah,
or
I was gonna say
seven.
7.
6 or 7.
I don't know who to
I think
pick,
it's
man.
I think
really
it's Nuggets
don't.
in 7.
It all depends on how these bench plays.
Bruce Brown, man, he's been phenomenal.
Because
Really solid.
if your bench is not good, it's gonna show.
And that's the Lakers benches are. I think they're the best in the league.
And
Yeah.
this is why it's gonna come down to the Lakers bench. If they cannot capitalize.
Well, let me answer your question that you asked me for Sports Buzz. What's your dream finals matchup? It's got to be Lakers Celtics, man.
I mean,
For
like
history.
scripted wise,
For history.
I would love to see
No, but
that.
I want to see Tatum versus Braun in the finals.
I would love to see that.
I
That
wanna
would
see
be
Tatum versus Braun.
a historic moment where, like, I might legit say, fuck, I'm gonna be at work, like, probably watching with my coworkers, like, yo, we need to watch these finals. Like, I would be in
It'd
the
be like
office
a passing the
watching
torch
it.
moment.
That would be the first. Well, since last time was 09, right? They matched up.
Kobe.
Kobe and Pierce. Now you're passing it because it's Tatum and Braun.
It's literally Braun giving the torch to Tatum, saying, "This is your league."
Yeah, because I
Go take
think if we
Tatum's got to
do
win
see
MVP
Braun,
first.
if we do see Braun go to the
He's
finals,
close.
I think this will probably be the last time we see Braun in the finals.
I don't speak too soon, dog.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm talking about like legit, like.
I don't know, man.
No, because he did say wherever his son get drafted to, he's gonna go there.
He'll probably carry them to the finals.
Well, think about this. His son's still got to play another year. They can get
Yeah.
back
At
next year.
least. At least one season of college. I think he should stay for more.
I've heard
I
two.
did say probably
He
the
should.
last time
Brownie should
we
stay
might see
for
him in the finals. So I
more
said
than he-
probably, guys. I didn't say he wasn't. I said probably.
Never count
Maybe
Brown
the
out.
last. Maybe.
And I'm not even gonna say probably because I
You never
count
know.
him out, man.
No one knew he was going now.
I honestly counted him out. I did,
I ain't
and
gonna
guess
lie.
what? Here he is.
I
in
ain't
the
gonna
fucking
lie.
conference finals again.
I ain't gonna lie. After that first round, I was like, yeah, these guys different.
Bro, he
Dude, after
dropped
this regular season, I was like, the Lakers are toast.
what? Game 6, he had what? 30, 31, 88.
Nah, it was the middle of the Grizzlies series where I was like,
Bro, when he scored on Dylan Brooks, I was like, yeah, they're going to the finals.
I'm like this. No, I was like this. They're going to the conference finals because like Braun playing like this. I'm like, oh no, he rewinded back a couple years just to play this hard.
Well, the thing is with Braun, he's not. He hasn't really turned up yet. Like he hasn't really.
Oh, he didn't get
saving
playoff mode activated.
He's saving it, bro, because he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to carry it.
Yeah.
He's not even like
He turned it up in Game 6.
He's not even playing the same he used to. He's literally like moved on from driving to the little fuck you threes.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, we haven't seen the best of Ron yet.
Yeah, that's one thing I know is about a lot of guys in the league. They always develop their 3-point game the older they get, and them shits be lethal as hell.
You have to.
Them shits be
You
lethal.
can't stay around on
They
athleticism
be
forever.
lethal as fuck.
Though that's why Curry's so good, because he was never athletic, so he had to be able to shoot.
Well, you're even seeing it with Giannis. He's trying because he knows he has to.
If Giannis developed
where Curry been had that 3-point shots and he was at
Well, no,
Davidson,
that's where he's
though.
last.
No, I know what I'm saying. But, no, I was saying because Curry was never athletic, so he could never fall back on it. So he was always good at shooting.
Yeah.
Which I mean, he became the best
I
shooter.
thought you tried to make it seem like he just developed the shit in the league. I was like, wait.
No. I mean, like Curry was never athletic, so he had to.
No, he never
ever
will
since
be.
At Davidson.
Shout out to Curry.
That documentary is gonna be real good. The
What?
Davidson, the Curry one that's coming out.
I'm gonna be
I think
honest.
they're doing it early.
They are.
I'm gonna be honest, and this is what crazy.
It's a Davidson one.
I can never forget when I first heard about Curry, and this was like I think it was like his
2013.
sophomore year at Davidson. I think this is when like he was making noise at Davidson, averaging like 20
It was a tourney run.
He averaged 30.
Yeah,
He was crazy.
It was
with
like before he went to the draft. It was like, yo, this dude going crazy.
And
Hold on.
He's been 3 years in college, I thought. Right?
Yeah, 3 years. It was crazy.
I was too young, man. I didn't follow.
Oh my
I mean, I
god!
watched the
Let me
tournament.
tell y'all. Some of these guys that was like we be shitting on, some of them was like elite back in college.
Yeah, like Michael Beasley.
No, but like Michael Beasley
He
was
was
like
tough.
legit. Like
He was tough.
Like,
Kansas State.
it was more of like a mental thing. When
Michael
he got
Beasley
to
was
the
good
league,
in the
though.
pros.
That was
He
the
was good.
more thing. It
had
wasn't like he
20
was
point per
trash. It
game.
was just like too many mental problems.
Also was on severe amounts of marijuana.
Yeah, like that's more like the recreational part that kind of fucked him up. But like when he was in high
He'd be
school,
fine today.
when he was in high school,
KD smokes.
like he transferred to 4 different high schools. That shit crazy.
He was at Oak Hill.
At 1 year,
With
okay,
KD.
with KD.
It was KD, Brandon Jennings, and him. That team was fucking gross. I don't think they lost.
Brandon Jennings went overseas.
Brandon Jennings, man, he was a bucket for like 2 seasons, and then he got hurt. That Achilles injury completely derailed his career.
The fact that he dropped like 50,
55 in his 9th career game.
and I think it was against the Warriors.
Yep.
That shit crazy. On a
He used to cook the
on a
Knicks.
young Curry at that.
That was the Warriors. Remember
Monta
they were in
Ellis.
the Monte Ellis, Barry Davis.
Pre
Warriors.
Monte Ellis trade.
Man, Monte Ellis, man, another guy.
Yeah.
Another guy.
I'm
that
trying to
was a
think who
bucket.
else was dominant. See, and like I get why everybody would be shitting, but like that year alone, Steph wasn't really getting a lot of fucking love because in that draft class he was in, I can see why everybody was dick riding Johnny Flynn.
Johnny Flynn was nice.
Like Johnny Flynn had fucking buddies
It
at
was
that
the speed.
size.
It was the
It was the
speed, too.
speed and his buddies. Like fuck out of here. Like everybody would have made the same mistake.
And
But
Rubio too.
I hate when people try to make it seem like the teams was dumb as hell for that. But I'm like, let's rewind back to that year
Johnny
alone.
Flynn was cooking at Syracuse.
Okay,
Did you-
but there's one draft mistake that was unforgivable. That was the Anthony Bennett one. Like the man was not even that good in college.
I feel like 2013 was like that year where like we don't know who was going to be.
No, there was
number one.
no. We looked back at it. There's no one who should have gone.
Like the only
it was
person
such a
I
shit
could have
draft.
said
And
that
you're
could
not
have been
taking
number one.
Giannis one.
The only person I could think that could have been number one in that year in 2013 was Victor Oladipo.
Yeah,
And he should have been number one.
That was the only
Yeah.
person I could think
He
of.
was really, really good. He's had another career that's been derailed by
Yeah.
injuries.
That was the only other person I know who could have went number one.
Yeah.
Bennett just like I don't understand that because
Out of nowhere.
he at UNLV he wasn't a scrub, but he wasn't a number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, he didn't do shit against my high school when they played him. When he was at
biggest
Franklin
bust
Prep.
of all time.
So
I mean, they drafted him purely off potential.
Yeah,
yeah, like like certain players, like, and this is why I always say it's funny when I hear people talk about teams make the worst mistake because the only reason why you'll look at it now because like where the player career ended, like long term, like the Sam Bowie. Oh yeah, we can talk about how Sam Bowie was a bust because Hakeem was great, Hall of Famer, Jordan Hall of Famer, and that
Ralph
one
Sampson.
guy. I get it. We can say about the NFL.
Yeah.
Do anybody
Ryan Leaf.
remember who the second pick was in that draft class with Troy Aikman?
Nope.
Tony Manavich. He was an offensive lineman for the Packers. He was a
yeah.
dumpster juice trash with the Packers. But when he got to the Colts, did y'all forget that he blocked for Peyton Manning for a year or two? Had career resurgence with them.
Well, yeah,
Very interesting.
let's throw it back to 2016, Markelle Fultz.
Oh. Tatum.
Bad pick. I don't know, 2017. Markelle Fultz.
That was an interesting year because
Well, Markelle Fultz,
never heard
he's
shit
developed
about-
into a decent player, though.
no, but I never knew anything about Markelle Fultz until the
He was
draft.
I knew a lot about. He was a bucket
I
at
knew-
Washington, bro.
Dude,
But
Lonzo had
Washington
the
was
hype.
ass.
Dude, he was so good.
I
bro.
hate when it's always that one player that look like they elite, but like their team was ass. That's what's like,
Yeah, but Markelle was special. Like he was hooping at Washington. Like,
yeah.
He hurt his arm,
And then
his
his
shoulder,
shoulders. Yeah, he couldn't shoot. Still
in the
can't really
accident
shoot.
he had.
And he changed his game. Now he's more of a pass first guard, and it's helped out the Magic. I think.
Then the second pick, Lonzo
Lonzo.
Ball. Oh, but yeah, I hope Lonzo Ball get better.
Me
man.
too,
He's
man.
on his-
Lonzo's
he's on
good.
his-
I can't shit on Lonzo because I feel like Lonzo,
He's
like
good.
without the injuries, Lonzo can really be like a legit
He's
fucking
good. He's
good
really
He
player.
was good.
He was. He was on track to be like maybe a potential All-Star.
When the Bulls had him, they were like the top team in the East.
yeah,
we've talked about
defensively,
He's out, and then-
he was a fucking prop.
Defensively, he's one of the best guard defenders in the league when he's
He
healthy.
developed a shot.
Then
He
the
fixed
Yeah,
Tatum,
it.
he did.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think Tatum was gonna go off
I
like
did.
this.
I knew it. I wanted him
I think
so badly.
everyone knew Tatum was going to be
I wanted him
generational.
so badly.
Like I didn't think it
Defense.
was gonna be like that. I thought it was
no,
maybe
no.
like maybe 1 year he gonna have that.
It took him a little bit to get going.
Like
knew.
maybe that
I knew.
1 year get him going. Then the next year, second season was like breakout year. But then when he came out rookie year, I was like, oh shit.
No, Tatum.
Tatum was him in
I think a
college.
lot of people
We
knew,
knew.
that he
I
was going to
knew.
be fucking gross. Like he was
The dude from this draft I wanted to be was Josh Jackson. I thought Josh Jackson was gonna be so good.
Josh
I thought he
fucking
was gonna be
Jackson.
so good.
Yo, get the
he's one of
fuck
the
outta
worst
here.
busts of all time.
Oh
Just
my God.
At
man.
Kansas City, brought them to the final.
I know. Oh, he's
Yo,
good.
yo, Josh Jackson, you need help. Dwight Howard.
Figure it
They're
out.
looking
bro.
for some important guys at
Dwight
Taiwan.
Howard was like,
Everybody.
He recruiting everybody, bro. Just recruit, man. Just get
He
everybody.
wants to go to fucking Taiwan to play basketball. Like,
Look, man. They're looking like the dream team over there. Him, Troy Williams, Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin and Dwight Howard. Dude, Jeremy Lin had like a 50-point triple double over there.
Yo, fuck what y'all talking about. Fucking Starberry got a fucking statue. Y'all
Yeah,
tripping.
he's a Chinese legend.
Yeah.
Starberry.
And now it's Jimmer.
Starberry,
Beijing Ducks out here.
Starberry
Jimmer.
wasn't even bad in the league.
He wasn't. It's just attitude problems.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
also the fact that he's in New York.
Yeah,
When you don't do well in the biggest market, you're just wrote off.
yeah. Julius
Did y'all
Randle.
watch his documentary on Netflix?
Marbury?
No.
Yeah. Y'all
No.
should watch that.
Well, speaking of someone that doesn't do well in New York market, Julius Randle.
Fuck Julius Randle.
Man averaged 16 points a game in the playoffs. Disappeared. Brunson was the savior.
They were ripping down the Randall signs in the Garden.
Dude, he's fucking like I don't know what happened, bro.
Yeah, Bronson may be the key
Dude,
for
Brunson
y'all.
is him.
Brunson played like a top 10 player.
Yeah, Bronson.
He did.
Bronson is the answer for the Knicks.
They need to build around that man.
Yeah, yeah.
RJ wasn't even bad.
RJ was good until the last game,
Yeah.
and he just
So
didn't.
yeah.
RJ
yeah.
had the exact same averages down to the single decimal point of his regular season in every stat.
Yeah, Randall.
Figure it out, boss. Get out.
Randall. Just remember, you better get fucking traded, B.
No, he's not. They're not trading him.
I know. I just gotta be dramatic for the
Please.
camera. You on the block, my boy.
Dude, I saw like this rumor that Joel Embiid was getting interest from the Knicks. Imagine, bro. Julius Randle traded to the
Nah, cause Knicks fans,
Knicks fans. This happens every year with the
nah,
I
that
don't-
should be crazy.
My hope is gone. Ever since
Nah.
LeBron
I
didn't
can't see
come, I don't believe.
Nah, that was like
Hey,
y'all
hey,
fumbling.
hey, listen.
Y'all fumbled that bad.
Listen, if his son gets drafted by the Knicks, he's going.
Yeah.
To 20
That's a
years
key
later.
point.
20
Who
years
cares?
later.
You got LeBron now. He might be 41. He still got him.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine if him and his son win the championship together. He's the GOAT. I'm sorry. He's the GOAT.
He already is mine.
He already is.
He already is my guy.
You have to give it to him at that point. Like
Yeah.
bro literally won with his son.
He already is my guy.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if he makes the finals this year and loses, oh man,
3-7.
4-7.
4-7.
man's gonna
forever.
get fucking toasted if he loses this year. makes
That's
the finals.
crazy.
It's true though.
Yeah.
All this
I mean,
6-0.
The media, Skip Bayless will have a fucking field day, dude. He'll be like, "Oh, LeBron can't win. LeBron can't do this. LeBron can't do that."
Haters.
So, yeah, you can't really do anything, man.
How about he went to the finals 11 times?
How about it'll be 12 if he goes this year?
Yeah. Like,
Or no, it'll be 11. It'll be 11 this year if he goes.
But,
He's
like,
4-6 right now.
no, we lost.
No, he lost. He made it to 11 finals, bro. 9 in a row. Wasn't it 8 or 9 in a row? Insane.
Ran the East.
Ran the freaking East for years, man.
He's
And then
literally.
he goes to the West, makes the finals.
He's the reason, like, the East, everyone in the East just gave up. They went to the
Dude,
West.
on that podcast, like DeMar DeRozan and Paul George were talking about like them getting swept by LeBron and then leaving. they're like, yeah. After that, we just
Couldn't
dipped
take it.
out. They're like, nah, we can't do it anymore. They both got swept.
LeBron.
LeBron or DeMar DeRozan was like, I just remember sitting on the bench and watching him hit that fadeaway or that one-legged floater, and I was like, yeah. And then he left.
I'm out.
So that was one of my fondest or worst memories or whatever. And Paul George was like, yeah, they swept us and I just left.
Yep.
Where did he end up going? He went to the Thunder, right?
Paul George, yeah. Thunder, then
Thunder than Clippers. I feel like Paul George has been on more teams, but he really hasn't. It's because he sat out that 1 year after that horrible injury.
Yeah, USA. That was so
Dude,
gross.
That was one of the worst injuries I've ever seen, man.
The Kevin Ware one's number one. Those,
Oh, easily.
watching that live was so nasty.
Yeah. I remember I was watching the tournament that year, and I switched the channel to another game, and I came back,
I saw that. It was
and then
so
I just see
gross.
him like on the ground. Like, what the fuck happened?
No, I saw that live. You see, like,
Yeah, that shit was worse
you
live.
see the shin bone.
Dude, Sean Livingston's injury was really bad too.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have seen that one.
Mm.
He tore like every single ligament in his knee on one play. Like
Sean Livingston was a
LCL,
beast.
PCL, ACL, MCL.
He was a beast before that.
He was. I mean, he's a hey man.
He got some rings.
He won 3 championships with the Warriors.
But he was
Backup point
he
guard.
was a sniper from the mid.
Dude, Sean Livingston mid range is just like 99.
Yeah.
That's all he could do though. Couldn't shoot threes. Dude, he made 15 3-pointers in his entire career. Steph Curry made 15 3-pointers in 2 games. Clay almost made
Clay
15
made
in 1 game.
Sir Hale, dog. He scored 5 touchdowns against Southside. RJ Hogue, dog. Sam
seen
Cale,
this
I didn't even
video.
know he played running back, but he's a dog. Evan Linker,
Dog.
he's a linebacker in my eyes, but I guess he can run the ball. Dog. And then Quinn Roach, he plays baseball, but he gets after it.
Dog.
All SAC first team baseball player right there, and now he's out here playing football. You know, how about that? He's a dog.
He's a dog.
Quinn Roach is a dog. Absolutely. Talk about the running backs. We got Aiden Dennis, dog.
Yeah, that clip is always gonna be the funniest.
Hey,
Dodie Devon.
Tom Brady's a dog.
Oh my god.
Y'all seen
I'm gonna
that?
cover that.
Y'all seen that?
Wait, what? What he do?
Kim Kardashian.
Brady
man.
and Kim K.
She's looking for houses around where he lives.
Apparently they're clicking.
They're clicking, yeah. Apparently she likes him.
Pete
Kim
Davidson.
K.
Pete Davidson got her
I saw
on
this
the.
meme. I saw this meme. It was like Tom Brady looking around for Pete Davidson and Kanye West. Bro, imagine they start dating. That'd be crazy, bro.
That'd be the biggest power couple in the history of
Yeah, it
the
lasts
fucking
That man
world.
went from
That would last,
Giselle
like,
Bunch
6
to
months
Kim
and then
K
it'd go.
is crazy. Work.
Tom Brady and Kim K.
I knew he like
I mean, yeah, but
I knew he like some women that was ethnic women or some white women in his
Yeah.
life. I knew it.
Kim K's
I
on the
knew
white, Kim K's on the white dudes now.
Giselle, that would be perfect.
Kim
revenge
K
for
switched
him.
teams.
Bro, that would be
No more
perfect.
NBA players.
Now NFL.
Yo,
players.
Giselle hit one of our lines. What's up?
No, I don't want that.
You don't want Giselle?
No,
Why?
she cheated on Tom Brady. Fuck that.
Yeah, if
Did she?
If she
Yeah.
cheated on Brady, what the hell is he gonna do with our bum ass?
I mean, hey, they said anybody can get cheated
Also-
on. Beyonce got cheated on by Jay-Z, but look, fuck it. They made it work, so.
That's Jay-Z. We're not Jay-Z. Jay-Z's
Yeah.
a fucking billionaire.
If JC doesn't have it, what the hell do I have?
My net worth is like less than 10K, bro.
My net worth is literally when JC wipes his ass.
We
with
went
it.
from
No, he wipes his ass for more than that.
We went from talking to sports to like
Drama.
It was celebrity.
Hey, it relates to sports. Right?
It does. Brady is trying to be an owner for the Raiders.
We gotta bring that up later in the debate against Brady. Brady going at Kim K.
Yeah, Brady's going for Kim K. So
Not reputable.
no, but that's not good because that means you would want to talk about that. We don't
That's unethical.
we don't bring that up.
Oh, man.
It is unethical, bro. The Bucks want us to write about Tom Brady when he's doing charitable stuff.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
In a hypothetical scenario, every NFL player does charitable stuff.
Well, he's about to get cooked in an hour.
Nah, he's gonna cook it.
Nah.
He's gonna cook the shit out
It's
of
the
us.
mustache. I believe in the
gotta go, like,
mustache.
him
He
and-
about to cook
Let's
y'all.
be real, bro.
Him and
We're gonna go into this debate and we're just gonna, say some shit, and if it works,
And
it
then-
works. Nah, we're
No,
even
and then
cooking.
Nah, I'm talking about the
we're
military.
they're cooking. We're
Do
freezing.
you know the meme of Dwayne Wade throwing LeBron like the side and backwards? That is Valente to Dwayne about to put us in a coffin.
I'm Mario Chong or I'm Jason Terry. And
Yeah, I know. Like
fucking-
our team is Jason
shit.
Terry.
we're Jason Terry.
Football Matt is Norris
They're
Cole.
Wade Bron.
Oh my God. Norris Cole is
He's Norris
crazy.
Cole.
Norris Cole is nasty right there. That's a nasty comparison.
Football Matt is Norris Cole.
Hey, Norris Cole was tough in 2013. I'm kidding. He was not tough.
Norris Cole is him for a day.
He was never him.
Norris fucking Cole.
Hey, he was a role player. He played his role.
No,
Maybe I'll
but
give him
Norris
Joel
Cole-
Anthony.
Norris Cole.
Wait, what school did he go to?
Fuck if I know.
Fucking nowhere state.
Man average, two-time NBA champ, 7 points a game.
Wait, what school? Wait, what school he went to?
Like
I don't know.
probably like SMU, some random shit like that.
Norris Cole College.
It'd be funny. He went to a big school. They should retire his jersey.
Probably did. Cleveland State.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
yeah.
That's crazy. That's right around down the street
yo.
from
Yo,
the
in
Cavs
college,
Arena.
hey, listen. 2010, 2011 Horizon Player of the Year, two-time All-Horizon.
You're gonna go see the Norris Cole Museum.
Yeah,
Hey, listen.
they got a statue built in front of.
Hey, senior
Cleveland
year,
State.
he averaged 21 points a game. He ain't a scrub.
Hey, they
Norris
probably
Cole.
got his jersey retired at Cleveland
Oh,
State.
absolutely.
So
Probably the
I
best
ain't
player of
saying-
all time at
I ain't
Cleveland
gonna
State.
say too much shit because that man's a
Actually,
legend.
I think, didn't Sean Kemp go there? I feel like Sean Kemp went there.
No, he didn't.
Where'd Sean Kemp go? Why do I feel like he went to Cleveland State?
Nah.
There's another NBA player that went there.
Think Dame.
No, he went to Kentucky.
Damn with
No, he went.
Weber.
No, he went to Weber State.
Yeah.
Dame went to Weber State. Yeah.
Weber State. Yeah.
Cleveland. I'll look up Cleveland State NBA players. I feel like there's got to be one like decent one.
Someone
it's
definitely-
literally just Norris Cole, Bryn Forbes, Manute Bol went there.
Bryn-
That's who I was thinking of. Manute Bol.
Bryn Forbes is decent.
Yo, Manute Bol's a bucket.
Bryn
bro.
Forbes. You know the story about Bryn Forbes?
Yeah, I think so.
Scumbag.
Yeah.
Absolute scumbag.
I'm glad he's not in the league anymore. Is he in the league?
Maybe.
Bryn Forbes, man.
He's
Yeah. Wait, what was that? There was like this. There was something funny that I saw. Like someone got outscored by Bryn Forbes or
Yep.
something like that. It was so
Yep.
funny. It was like 1 year. Bryn Forbes, man. He averaged three. Oh, he is still in the league. He averaged 3 points a game this year
Milwaukee.
for Minnesota.
Oh.
He played 25 games. Bro, 2018, 2019, he started 81 games for the Spurs and averaged 11.8 points per game. Man could shoot. Shot 41%. Oh, never mind. That's 2
And I
pointers.
could swing.
He could swing. Shot 43% from three. 45% for three with Milwaukee. What the fuck? Damn.
When they won.
Yeah, in 2020. No, not when they won. He wasn't on that team.
What the hell?
He wasn't on that team.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
so-
he was. Yes, he was.
Bro, can y'all? Yo, I just seen this shit. Ohio State Seth Towns has entered the transfer portal. He has played college basketball since 2016.
What?
Yes, 2016,
How's that even
2017.
possible, bro?
He was at Harvard until the last 2 years at Harvard. He was injured.
Oh, so
So
he
you
got,
got
medical
the
redshirt.
medical release years and the COVID years.
Yeah, so he has that medical red shirt. So boom,
He's
boom,
like 27.
that.
Bro is literally Stetson Bennett right now.
And then he played that 1 year at Ohio State. Then he got injured in 21-22 season. He did not play 2022, 2023. And now
How are
he's,
teams even fucking taking him?
bro,
Like,
Or
what?
just give up.
Like this is
Just go get
this
your
is too
degree and
much.
move on, bro.
Go get your degree, get your job, and say I tried.
Why is Ohio? Why is he like? Who's gonna pick him up?
Who at the NCAA is giving this man so many releases
He's got the in.
just to keep playing?
He's fucking them. He's fucking somebody in there.
Yo, you know who I really want to see coach high school football, or at least stay with the coaching?
Deion Sanders.
No, I want to see Cam Newton go this route.
No.
No.
Cam Newton's gonna. He thinks he's one of the top 32
32.
quarterbacks in the league. So he
Correction.
It's my hair's fault.
Correction.
He is.
He said he's better than 32 backups.
He said he should be a starter, which is just unbelievable.
Look, man.
No, it's his hair's fault, dude. Cam's fine.
Yeah, he said his hair.
Cam, maybe it's
what
because
kind
you
of
can't
fucking-
throw downfield.
You're not 20. It's not 2015 anymore,
No,
bro.
but you know what? I'm totally fine with him being a coach. Because let me tell you, if
Well,
he
he
can
needs
coach
to-
high school football, let him do that.
Cam Newton needs to
That's his
turn
calling.
down the ego a little bit.
Cam needs
That's
to
his calling.
fix his mental before he's coaching.
He needs to turn down his ego like 10 notches before he starts coaching. Because the dude thinks he's a freaking NFL starter.
Cam.
He sucks.
This is not 15-1 Cam anymore.
This isn't MVP Cam Newton.
No.
This isn't Super Bowl Cam.
This is not even Patriots Cam, who couldn't hit a receiver 10 yards in front of him
That's right.
He led
That's
the league. He led
wild
quarterbacks in rushing TDs that year. He thinks
Yeah.
can
because he
still-
couldn't throw.
Yeah, I know.
But, man, before we wrap up the episode, just want to thank everybody for subscribing. Make sure y'all send this episode to everybody to give us more subscriptions on YouTube. Help us get to 100. Then we can get on the Apple Podcasts and Spotify as well. If you can't watch on video, you can play in your car when you're going to work in the morning, afternoon, during your lunch break. Give us a listen, man, because, you know, we're here. Just to let y'all know, we're going to have another special guest on Friday.
Yep.
You're going to see Pat Billings make his arrival again back here, and it's going to be pretty dope. You know, we're going to have Tom here, you know, finally back here again.
I missed one episode.
Redemption series.
You know,
I missed
Tom,
one episode, dog.
he missed one episode. It was like, oh, Tom is not here no more. Comments was going crazy.
I know.
Nah, but you know, we really want to thank everybody, man. Make sure y'all tune in on Friday for the Sport Aces podcast. I'm Chris Ortega,
Anthony Conti.
Tom Bucciferro.
and we are out, and we see you Friday.